Hello everybody, this is a video to show you how to bring into Design Space the files to make the sister card that has the flowers on the front and the vinyl wording and the presentation box that goes with it. So I'm going to start by bringing in the card outer files. Card outer front and back SVG. The outer parts are all cut, it's a cut file, there's no print and cut in this part. So it just comes in the usual way. As you can see, I've got it in my library a few times, but I'm just bringing it in from scratch so you can see how to do it when it comes to the other parts. So as usual, the first group in your layers panel is where the lines that need converting to scores are. There's only one in this project, just on that glue tab. So select it by clicking on that second line down, first group, go over to your operations menu and choose score. No need to ungroup it because there is only that one thing in it. Then click on the group underneath, which selects basically everything else on screen, and ungroup that, and then click right at the top of the layers panel to select everything on screen and ungroup once more. So this piece here with no score line is the card back. And this piece here obviously is a front that's got everything laid out on it. I just want to select the score line and the card front because I need to attach those. So I'm just going to drag a shape over the score line and the card piece and click attach. And it just selects those two pieces, and now we can get at everything else. So the wording, when I made mine, I cut it out of the same vinyl. So I found it easiest to just select all that and attach it, and then it will cut in that arrangement, and it's easy to apply it to your card in that shape. You only need to worry about getting a straight line once. Okay, so that's all you need to do before you hit make it. So I'll just hit make it. There's the piece that you're going to cut from vinyl or whatever you decide to cut it from there. Here are all the petals, and I actually cut that from A4, so I just turn that to A4. This is the stamens and the leaves, and again, chances are you're going to be cutting that from something quite fine, so it's probably A4. And these are the actual card sections themselves, which will also fit on A4, which is quite nice. In the PDF of instructions that comes with your download, I recommend various card weights and things, so please refer to those as well, and they'll answer lots of questions. So that's it. That's dead easy for the card outer. It's just a cut file, and I won't make it because I'm knee deep in these things, but that's how you do it. It's very easy. So I'm going to click cancel. I'm going to select everything and delete it. Right, so as far as the inner pages go, you've got two options. You've got just a cut file in case you want to make completely plain pages, or if you want to bring a completely plain SVG in and decorate it exactly as you wish rather than using mine. So I'll show you where that one is. It's where is it? Inner pages, cut only. It's an SVG file obviously because it is just a cut file. So there it is. It's dead simple. Add it to canvas, and again in your layers panel, that first group, the second line down in your layers panel again is where the score lines live. Only one again on this project. So select it, over to your operations menu, click score. Nothing to ungroup, but you do need to ungroup the group below, which is the two cut pieces, and you need to do that final ungroup for the whole SVG. And then you can select the front piece and its score line and attach it, and then you're good to go, and they for sure will fit on A4. So that's dead easy. You'd cut those. If you were going to decorate those, obviously you would do it at that stage. You'd put your text in or any other embellishments that you want on there. So that's the cut file for the inner pages. That's dead easy too. I'm just going to quickly show you now how to bring in the print then cut PNGs, which are for the decorated inner pages with the lovely flowers on. So let's bring in the right hand page first. So this is the right hand inner page, and it's a PNG file, card inner right PTC print then cut, and it's a PNG file. So we click on it. This is your first window that comes up. I just always choose complex, so click on complex and continue. At this next window, where you might sometimes do some cleaning up, you mustn't do anything. We need that white there, and you can see these little transparent corners. That's because this little piece here is a glue tab, so don't do anything except click apply and continue. Then at this window, we do want the print then cut version of it. And there it is in our library. Click on it and add to canvas. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but my PNGs always come in way too big. So when it comes in, make sure that this padlock is locked, and then in the width box here, type in 22.5 and then hit tab or return or however you move between these boxes on your device, and it will automatically set the height to 16.632. Don't worry if the hundreds are out, it won't matter. So that is the that's the inner right hand page. This is where you'll put your verse or where you'll write on it or whatever else you want to do. However, I'm just going to change the colour of the canvas actually, and then we can see a little bit more clearly what I'm talking about. So there it is, and you can see these sloping edges. So the front, goodness me, the right hand inner page includes the glue tab, so we need a score line. You don't have to, you could score that by hand when it comes out. It's a little bit quicker if you do that, but for those of you who don't want to do that, if you want your machine to do it, this is what you need to do. So we need to bring in a score line. So we go to shapes over on the left hand side here, click on the line, and we know that this is 16.632, so we're going to make the length of that 16.632. And now we select them both. I'm going to center them vertically and I'm going to align them left. So if I click off, you can see the score line just there. Now this glue tab is about 10 millimeters wide, so I need to move that score line over 10 centimeters to be in the right place. You could just zoom in and do it by eye. I like to do things by numbers and then I know it's precise. So at the moment it's 1.27 centimeters on the x-axis. I'm looking at the position figure in the bar up here. I need it to be 10 millimeters or 1 centimeter further over, so I'm going to change that 1.27 to 2.27, and you can see it's moved the score line over. So now that's in the right place, just select both of them and attach them, and there they are attached together. Okay, now we're going to bring in the inner left. Card inner left PTC, card inner left print then cut. So again, choose complex and continue. Don't do anything here, just click apply and continue. Do bring it in as a print then cut. There it is in your library, click on it and add to canvas. And then this one, just to remind me, 16.632 high. So we're not going to go on the length of this one, remember, because it's got the glue tab. We have to go on the height of it so that these pieces are the same height. So 16.632 and hit return or enter. And there, that's what you will do when they're cut out. That's how you'll join them. The back goes over the top of that glue tab to make a complete piece. Again, that's all explained in the PDF that comes. You get full assembly instructions and it's easy peasy. So if I just hit make it, there they both are as print then cut. It's actually set up on letter is mine, but if I just send that to print to my A4 printer, it will just automatically print it on A4, so that's no problem. I'm not going to print it because I've got lots. So that's that part. So that's the card outer and the card inner. I'll just quickly show you how to bring in the presentation box now. I'll put that back to white because we don't need it. Okay, so I'll find that envelope box, I've called it. Upload, add to canvas, just zoom out so you can see it. So the purple is the lid, it's got the little finger cut out, and the white piece is the base. So again, as with my SVGs, that top group there, second line down in your layers panel, is always where the score lines live. So we select that first group, over to your operations menu, down to score, and you can see that they become score lines, and then we have to ungroup them because there's more than one set. Then we click the group below, which has the cut pieces in it, and ungroup. And finally, click the top of the layers panel to select everything and ungroup. And then we just need to attach the score lines to the piece that they relate to. So you're going to click on screen, drag a box to enclose the piece and its scores, and click attach. And then when you move it, they all move together. Because if you don't do that, the score lines will move on their own. So again, select it and attach it, and we'll hit make it. And these will fit on 12 by 12. They won't fit on A4, so you can use 12 by 12 or A3. You won't get 2 from an A3 though. So yeah, 12 by 12 might be the most economical cut there. Alright, that's it. That covers everything. If you've got any more questions, as always, don't hesitate to get in touch. Do refer to your PDF of instructions that shows you how to assemble these things. It just helps, I think, especially when you come to curling with little flowers. I hope you love it. Let me see your project when you're finished. Thanks a lot. Bye.